Good morning, my dear students. How are you? I hope that you are all fine and safe. My dear students, previous classes, first chapter, cell, the structural and functional unit. Cell is the basic structural and functional unit. This topic is completed. Explanation part is completed. Today, we are discussing another chapter in ninth class. Listen very carefully and compulsory everyone should follow running notes. Right. You know that every living organism is made up of cell. From microbes to human being. Cell is the basic structural and functional unit. We know that living organisms consists of two types. One is single cell or unicellular organism. Another one is multicellular organism. Living organisms consist of two types, single cellular organism and multicellular organism. Single cellular organisms, microorganisms. We can't see with our naked eye, we can see with the help of microscope. Example, amoeba, paramecium, bacteria, euglena, etc. So, multicellular organisms like plants, animals and human beings. Both single and multicellular organisms, cell is the basic structural and functional unit. Cell is the basic structural and functional unit. My dear students, in single cellular organisms can perform all functions of the body only one cell. Single cellular organisms or unicellular organisms can perform various life processes like digestion, respiration, circulation or transportation, excretion and reproduction. These life processes can perform only single cell throughout their life. In the same manner, multicellular organisms like plants, animals, and a human being. These organisms can also various life processes, various functions of the body, like digestion, respiration, circulation or transportation, excretion, reproduction, and others. In all these processes, by using various organs or various parts of the body. While in multicellular organisms, cell is developed into tissue. Tissue is developed into organs. Organs are developed into organ system. And finally, organism. In multicellular organisms like plants, animals and human beings can perform various activities, various functions or various life processes by using various organs or various parts of the body. Why? Because in multicellular organism, cell is developed into tissue, tissue is developed into organs, organs are developed into organ system, and finally organism. Already previous explained cell theory. All living organisms are made up of cell. New cells are formed from pre-existing cells. New cells are formed from pre-existing cells by the process of cell division. By the process of cell division. Cells are divided. In multicellular organisms, cells are divided. Old cells are divides and new cells are formed. New cells are formed from pre-existing cells. New cells are formed from pre-existing cells. Cell division process occurs in multicellular organisms. Multicellular organisms like plants, animals, and human beings. Okay, in multicellular organism, cell is developed into tissue. Tissue means group of cells. Tissue means group of cells. Tissue means group of cells. Today, our topic. Today, our topic, plant tissue. Plant tissues. Our chapter, plant tissues. Chapter 2, plant tissue. Reading all of you. Our topic, plant tissues. Plant tissues. Plant tissues. Tissues means group of cells. Tissues means group of cells. Plant is a multicellular organism. This organism can perform various life processes like digestion, respiration, transportation, excretion, reproduction. In addition to this, photosynthesis. In addition to this, photosynthesis. These are the life processes. Plant can perform different life processes like digestion, respiration, transportation, excretion, reproduction. In addition, photosynthesis. Already we have learned in your previous classes. Photosynthesis. This is one of the important life process. The green plants can prepare their own food material. The green plants can prepare their own food material by using sunlight, water, carbon dioxide, and chlorophyll. So plants are called autotrophic organisms. Plants are also known as autotrophs. Producers. Plants are also known as producers. The green plants can prepare their own food material by the process of photosynthesis. Photosynthesis process occurs only plants. That means plants can prepare their own food material. So plants are also known as producers or autotrophs. Producers are autotrophs. Other living organisms like animals and human being. Other living organisms like animals and human being depends upon plants directly or indirectly. Other living organisms like animals and human being depends upon plants either directly or indirectly for their food, shelter, other sources. So plants are also known as producers or autotrophic organisms. They can perform photosynthesis process. In these life processes, plants can perform by using various parts. These life processes, plants can perform by using parts, various parts. Now, activity 1. Activity 1. Activity 1. Parts of the plant. Parts of the plant. Parts of the plant. What are the parts of the plant? What are the parts of the plant? Leaves, stem, root, flower, fruit, and seed. These are the parts of the plant. What are the main parts of the plant? Leaves, stem, root, flower, fruit, and seed. These are the parts of the plant. In activity 1, parts of the plant and their functions. Parts of the plant and their functions. And their functions. Parts of the plant and their functions. See all of you. Plant can perform various functions of the body. Plant can perform various functions of the body. Draw table, serial number, function, and parts of the plant. Parts of the plant. All of you draw this table. Serial number 1. Serial number 1. Absorption of water from the soil. Water from the soil. Absorption of water from the soil. Which part absorption of water from the soil? Root. Absorption of water from the soil. Which part? Root. Next, exchange of gases. Exchange of gases in air. Exchange of gases in air. Which parts? Leaves, stem, and root. Leaves, stem, root. Exchange of gases in air. Which parts of the plant helps? Leaves, stem, root. Next, Photosynthesis. 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 Which part of the plant? Leaves. Leaves. Next. Transportation. 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 Which part of the plant? Leaves and root. Leaves transport food materials in various parts of the plant body. Root transport water and mineral salts in various parts of the plant body. Transportation. Next, reproduction. 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 Which part of the plant? Flower. Which part of the plant? Flower. Write down this table, all of you. Activity 1, parts of the plant and their functions. Parts of the plant and their functions. Write down all of you. Right. These are the parts of the plant and their functions. How can the plants can perform all the life processes? How can plants can perform all the life processes? By using various parts of the plant body. By using various parts of the plant body like leaves, stem, root, flower, etc. Various parts are helpful for plants can perform different types of life processes like absorption of water, exchange of gases, photosynthesis, transportation, and reproduction. Is there any specific arrangement? Is there any specific arrangement of these cells in plants that help in carry out various life processes? Is there any specific arrangement? Yes. Is there any specific arrangement of these cells? Plants can carry out various functions of the body? Yes. Cells are arranged. Plant cells are arranged in a specific manner. Plant cells are arranged in a specific manner. So, another activity to the following activity with the help of cells are arranged in a specific manner. Cells are arranged in a particular manner. One of the activity 2, all of you my dear students, put side heading, activity 2. Cells in onion peel. Cells is the activity. Cells in onion peel. Aim. Aim. To observing. To observing. Onion peel cell. Onion peel cell. Aim. Observing onion peel cell. In this activity, requirements of apparatus: onion peel, glass slide, cover slip, water, glycerin, and microscope. These are the requirements of this activity. What is the aim? Observing onion peel cells. The cells are arranged in onion peel cell. How can you say that? We can conduct a simple activity, mean onion peel, glass slide, cover slip, water, glycerin, and microscope. Now procedure. Take an onion peel, take onion peel, onion layer, take a piece of onion, take a piece of onion peel, take a piece of onion peel. Now place it on a glass slide, take a piece of onion peel and place it on a glass slide. Put a one drop of water. Put a one drop of water and then drop of glycerin on it. Put drop of water, then drop of glycerin on it. Put a drop of water, then drop of glycerin on it. Gently cover it with cover slip. Gently cover it with the cover slip. Gently cover it with the cover slip. Cover slip. Gently cover it with the cover slip and observe it under microscope. Observe it under microscope. This is the procedure. Take a piece of onion peel, now place it on a glass slide. Put a drop of water, then drop of glycerin on it. Gently cover it with the cover slip. Observe it under microscope. This is the procedure. Write down, my dear students. Next, observe it under microscope. What you have observed? Observation. Observation. What you have to observe? We can observe. What you have to observe? Draw and label the diagram. What you have to observe? Draw and label the diagram. What you have to observe? We can observe that different organelles are present in onion peel cell. Different organelles are present in onion peel cell. Different organelles are present in onion peel cell. Onion peel cell. Different organelles are present in onion peel cell. Draw and label the picture or diagram. What you have to observe. What you have to observe. Draw the diagram. Draw the diagram. Everyone draw rough diagram, all of you. Okay, we have to draw and label the diagram. We can observe keenly different organelles are present in onion peel cell. Onion peel cell. Different organelles. This is the cell wall. We know that cell wall is present in plant cell, while cell wall is absent in animal cell. Cell wall is absent in animal cell. Right? This is the nucleus. This is the nucleus. We know that already we have a nucleus is the prominent structure of the cell and integral part of the cell. And cytoplasm, cytoplasm, cytoplasm. Cytoplasm is present between cell membrane and nucleus. Cell membrane and nucleus. Cell membrane and nucleus. These organelles we can observe under microscope in onion peel cell. These organelles we can observe under microscope in onion peel cell. What type of organelles we can observe? Cell wall, nucleus, and cytoplasm. Okay, that is the observation. Draw and label the diagram. What you have observed in onion peel cell. We can observe clearly cell wall, cytoplasm, and nucleus. Cell wall is only present in plant cell, while cell wall is absent in animal cell. We know that nucleus is a most prominent structure of the cell and it is the integral part of the cell. Cytoplasm, it is a jelly-like fluid material. The jelly-like fluid material is present between cell membrane and nucleus. Cell membrane and nucleus. So this is the activity 2. Activity 2, cells in onion peel cell. Onion peel cell. 2 question tags in this activity. Based upon this activity, 2 questionnaire. All the cells, write down my dear students. Based upon this activity, 2 questionnaire. Are all the cells similar? అన్ని cells ఒకేలా ఉన్నాయా? Are all the cells similar? No. No. Answer, no. How are the cells arranged? How are the cells arranged? How are the cells arranged? Second question. How are the cells arranged? The cells are arranged. The cells are arranged in a specific manner. In a specific manner. In a specific manner. Write down this. Are all the cells similar? No. Some cells looks like a rectangular shape. Some cells looks like a oval-like structure. Some are flattened. So, are all the cells similar? No. How are the cells arranged? The cells are arranged in a specific manner. The cells are arranged in a specific manner. Write down this one. Next, another one of the activity. Same process. Activity 3. Activity 3. Activity 3. Activity 3. Cells in a leaf field. Cells in a leaf field. Previous activity, cells in onion peel. In this activity, cells in a peel, leaf peel. Aim, observing leaf peel cell. To observing leaf peel cell. In this activity, requirements or apparatus. Better leaf means tamalapapu. Better leaf, water, glass slide, glass slide, better leaf, water, glass slide, glycerin solution, glycerin, cover slip, and microscope, These are the apparatus for this activity. These are the apparatus for activity. Procedure. Take a better leaf. Tear it in a single stroke. Tear it with a single stroke. Take a better leaf, tear it with a single stroke, so that the edge of the leaf, so that the edge of the leaf, we can observe, so that the edge of the leaf can be seen. Take a better leaf, tear it with a single stroke, so that the edge of the leaf can be seen at the top and observe. We can observe thin layer of better leaf. We can observe thin layer of better leaf has been under the microscope. Previous activity, what should be done? Same procedure we can follow this activity. Previous onion peel ki ఏ రకంగా మనం తీసుకున్నామో, వాటర్ డ్రాప్ వేయడం, గ్లిజరిన్ సొల్యూషన్ వేయడం, కవర్ స్లిప్ జెంటిల్ గా కవర్ స్లిప్ పెట్టడం, ఇవన్నీ ఎట్లాగైతే చేసామో సేమ్ అదే విధంగా ఫస్ట్ ఏం చేస్తాం? టేక్ ఏ బెటర్ లీఫ్, టీర్ ఇట్ విత్ ఏ సింగిల్ స్ట్రోక్. ఎందుకు సింగిల్ స్ట్రోక్ తో టీరింగ్ చేసాము, పించ్ వేసాము? సో దట్ ద ఎడ్జ్ ఆఫ్ ద లీఫ్ కెన్ బి సీన్ అట్ ద టాప్ అండ్ observe thin layer of better leaf. Same onion peel ki ఏ రకంగా మనం ప్రొసీజర్ ఫాలో అయ్యామో, సేమ్ ప్రొసీజర్ we can follow this activity. And you can draw and label the diagram. After observation, we can draw and label the diagram. Some organelles can also appear in the leaf field. Okay, my dear students, today explained introduction of plant tissue, parts and their functions of the plant, onion peel cell activity, leaf peel activity. Okay, my dear students, if you have any doubt, make a phone call. I will clarify your doubts. Okay, my dear students, thank you one and all.